What is up, YouTube? It is your boy John here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 22. We're back in Nebraska. Let's get to it. All right, I think first thing we have to do today is actually fast time. All of our fields are planted. We have the corn and we have the sorghum for the what you do it for the ethanol plant. So we need to, you know, that's not the right. Nope, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Nope, that's not what I want. Come on. There we go. Mr. Plugger, good afternoon. How you doing, sir? Welcome on in. Yeah, so it's hot. And I know everybody's dealing with it right now. Have I tried the cooling neck bananas? I actually used to. Well, yeah, I tried those. The ones you like snap, right? I tried that back in the day when I was cutting grass. The thing that we used to have that I absolutely loved, we used to have, it was this thing made out of fabric and it was full of, I don't know if it blows into my mouth.
Steven 829 cheered X100, or, wait. Let's fire up Flight Simulator on one and Rust on the other. Then once they melt, you have an excuse for 40 series cards.
Yeah, right, Steven, you paying for them, bud. Oh my goodness. Thanks for the bits, but no thank you. I really don't like that sound clip, by the way. I really don't like that sound clip. I might have to get that one removed. Thank you, Steven, for the bits. Yeah, Flight Sim on one, Rust on the other. It would just be a thermal, like, meltdown over here. First off, I don't know that I'd be able to have my air conditioning on and be in Flight Sim and Rust on both computers. That's like melting down the power grid. I don't have a lot of extra power out here. And it all is kind of running on one thing, so no. But back to, so we had these things, they were full of, oh, what is that called? Like the little, they're like little crystals, and then when they get wet, they like absorb and expand. Is that like copolymer? Is that what that's called? Something like that. They were full of that. And we would fill those up the night before going out to cut grass. And then when we went to cut grass, we'd throw them in our cooler with our drinks. Put them on and run to Casey's. You mean like my buddy Casey's or like the gas station? Because like my buddy's house is next door. Gas station's like 30 minutes away. Right, Sean. I just tripped the breakers, all it would do. Oh yeah. No thank you. No thank you. But anyway, yeah, we used to have those like neck things. Those were great. But those ones you like snap, I was never a fan of those. My buddy Casey, he wore them he had them for a couple summers when we would be out cutting grass and stuff, but I didn't really care for them. All right, what do we have ready? We have 6, all the quote unquote smaller fields, even though 6 is not really 6 and 21. Not really a smaller field, but that's okay. We got the sorghum. First up today, first time harvesting sorghum. Or sorghum, is if you're a Giants employee. Or Milo, depending on where you're from. It's all basically the same thing. So yeah. We got that up first today, and yeah, it'll be a good time. And we'll be hauling this to ethanol, not to sell it. Just in case Troy comes in today, which I don't think he will, but you never know. Actually, he might not be at work again. I don't know. I know Troy posted in Discord about his little incident with the go-kart. So I don't know if he went to work today. I know he couldn't put a boot on yesterday, so couldn't put a boot on. He can't go work, you know. Maybe the cool suits they wear in racing. I mean, so like, I have a fan I can turn on, right? I'm not really worried about me too much, Sean. But at a certain point, it's like I'm cooking the computers, you know? Now, we have a long way to go before we get to that, and I don't think it'll get that bad. Unless there's an issue with the air conditioner. I was kind of nervous with the air conditioner this morning because I left it on last night, and I normally don't leave it on all night. It's kind of a waste of money, in my opinion, to leave the thing on all night, you know, waste electricity. But with it going to be so hot today, I was like, you know, it just makes sense to leave it on all night. And I'll probably leave it on again tonight because I have to render tonight. I didn't render last night's stream yet. And then I'll have this stream. So probably what I'll do sometime this evening is I'll edit everything and get it ready to render, and then hit the old render button at night. So like before I go to bed. So the reason that I can turn the AC off in here is it's just for this room. I'm in my garage technically. Okay, I'm in my garage, and I have a room kind of built inside the garage that's about half of the garage. Big boy Jake, I'm doing, and it's actually not like a permanent room, although talking to Dad the other day, and he's like, yeah, we need to, because we were in the other part of the garage, like up where the garage door is, like the front. It's a single car garage. It's a little oversized, but it's a single car garage, right? And just to like paint the scene for everybody, I'm in basically the back half. Okay, I'm in the back half of the garage, right? So Dad and I were up in the front part the other day, and my air conditioner was on because I was rendering videos Sunday morning when we went to the farm. And I was like, yeah, you feel all that cold air? Like, it's way cool out there because that's where the air blows. It blows from the back of the garage towards the front, and it hits this like temporary wall that we have here that's basically plastic. Basically, I'm in a bubble, okay? Running solo, yeah, at least for now. Some of the guys will probably show up later. I often run solo on the day streams. That's not out of the ordinary. But basically, so I'm in this like bubble, right? Okay. And I don't like talking about it because I know it's like super redneck and kind of weird. But we set this space up as a temporary space so I could do a 24-hour stream a couple winters ago. And then I just like, I kind of fell in love with having like this space out here and not being in my bedroom. And like, my bedroom's in the basement of the house because there's not enough bedrooms upstairs and stuff, you know? So like, I don't get a lot of light downstairs. I can look between my monitors right here and I can see daylight. Okay. And like, you know, that seasonal depression they talk about that hits people in the winter, that was hitting me like 4 days a week back in the day. Okay. Because there would be days where I would, you know, I'm not a morning person, so I was not getting up and like going for a walk or anything. I should, but I wasn't. And I would stream all day. You know, I might come upstairs to like make dinner, but then I'd go back and work on the computer, editing, working on games, whatever. There would be days I wouldn't see the sun like at all. And I never really kind of got that seasonal depression or like understood that that was really a thing, or like, you know, I knew that it was a thing. I guess I just never like understood. But after a while of doing that, where I just like wouldn't see the sun for days, I was like, I gotta make a change, man. I'm like just like depressed all the time, you know, like, and life was okay at the time too. That was the really weird part. Like life was all right, but just like, man, this was terrible, you know? And when I moved out here, the first thing I'd moved out here was like I said, to do like 24-hour streams, because I didn't want to, you know, be up making a bunch of noise in my house. And I would do it in like the fall/winter. So like it wasn't hot out here. Might be a little cold actually, which is fine. And I just kind of fell in love with being out like in this separate space. So we kind of set this up, like I said, for doing like the 24 over the winter like streams. And then it became like, well, I'm just going to move out there every winter. Like once the temperature broke in the fall, I'd just move out here. And I'd be out here all fall until early spring, because I don't have a lot of like natural ventilation out here, so it would start to get hot. Well, then I was like, you know, why don't I just buy an air conditioner and just like move out there? And so that's where it kind of came from. So technically I'm still in like a temporary space out here, but it's kind of my permanent like setup, you know. And I really like having my own space that's separate from the house. You know, my aunt can cause as much noise as she wants in the house all day long, and I don't hear it. I can be up, you know, streaming late or you know, just even in TeamSpeak with the guys till whatever time, laughing and carrying on, and I don't have to worry about like making too much noise for, you know, everybody else in the house. You know what I'm saying? So I really like having my own space out here, but the cooling is the worst part. So I've been after Dad to like kind of put, I don't want to say a real wall, but kind of like a more permanent wall than, you know, plastic, because that's weird. And so the other day he's like, well, I'm telling you, we need to build that wall. And I'm like, Dad, I've been after you for 3 years.
Fishpond31 you know? Just resubscribed for 41 months.
Mr. Rob Fishpond, 41-month resub. Thank you so much for that. How you doing today, sir? It's funny that like he's like, oh yeah, now it's his idea all of a sudden to like put up a real wall. And the whole purpose of the real wall would be to stop a lot of my air conditioning from getting out, I guess. Long story short, that would be the purpose, you know. But anyway, so, and that's the history of the room I'm in. Actually, when we first set up out here, I wouldn't even do a room. I just was in the garage, and then I was like, man, it's kind of cold. If I had like a enclosed-ish space I could be in, you know, it'd be a lot better, because then I could heat that, you know. So. Because actually, I think the first time I set up out here, it was a 24-hour stream where I had my buddy Casey came over, and my Zach was here too. So we had like 4 PCs, like 9 monitors. It was awesome. Yeah. The history of my setup. Yeah. A little bit. Chilling out having dinner, Rob. Awesome, buddy. Awesome. You still liking that new job, Rob? I hope so. I hope. All right, I kind of want a fast time to get rid of the fog, but I know it's going to rain, but I kind of want a fast time anyway. Because the fog bothers me, and if it rains, it rains. We can just skip past that. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, so, yeah, because, like, I was just... When my setup was in my bedroom is a 12 by 12 room. Like, it's not big, right? I was so cramped for space. My PCs were in a different room. So far, so good. Awesome, Rob. Awesome, buddy. Yeah, my PCs were actually in a different room, and well, the biggest reason for that was heat. I actually like cut a hole in the wall and put like a low voltage ring in there. And then on the other side, it was a closet. I built like a shelf in there, like 4 feet off the ground, basically. And that's where the computers lived, was in a totally different room from me, which was really, really slick. And it kept my room a lot cooler, but I'd still like end streams, it'd be like 85 in my room. So I look a little different today. Did I shave or something? No, I got in the time machine and went back a couple years. That's all. I didn't spell farming wrong. That was Carson that doesn't know how to spell. Sandcamp. That's Carson doesn't know how to spell. Someday he'll learn how to spell. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he probably actually won't. But yeah. Heck was that? I think a car just went down my street or something, like made a like a, you know, like a reflection. Why can't I see the rest of that? There we go. There's the button. Hey, Sandcamp, refresh. Refresh. I mean, spelling is overrated. Don't get me wrong, but spell check's a thing. You know, and I'm gonna be completely honest, and I know ultimately it's my responsibility. It's my Twitch channel. It is my responsibility. However, I never like remember to check. You know. Yeah. Trade for 1,000. Oh my God, Vigorous Bull, GG's on completing Minecraft. New shoes. I actually am wearing a fairly, well, I'm not wearing them right now. I'm not wearing shoes, chat. I farm without shoes on, okay? I do have a fairly new pair of shoes though, yes. So what he's talking about is completing Minecraft in the sense of getting all the achievements on Xbox. Which would be a really fun, like, journey, I think, actually. Air Jordan 1 Retros. Not really an Air Jordan kind of guy, you know? No, I don't think I am. I used to be a work boot guy, but plantar fasciitis doesn't allow me to wear work boots anymore. So, no, I don't have any Air Jordans, bro. Oh. No. You guys would laugh at me if I actually told you what shoe I wore. Which that probably just gave it away. I choose comfort over fashion, okay? Comfort over fashion. What are my thoughts on last night's Captain of Industry stream? Overall, I was really happy with, you know, the crowd and the interaction of chat, and I love doing giveaways and stuff like that. There were a couple of things that happened I wasn't really thrilled with, but for the most part, yeah, it was a good stream. Yes, I'm wearing the black Air Force shoes. Yeah, I'm not wearing any shoes. Crocs, dude. Crocs are so comfy, aren't they? I used to have a pair of Crocs. I almost killed myself in Walmart one time wearing my Crocs. I was locking and I didn't have them in 4-wheel drive. And one like half came off and then I like slipped. And like I about ate. And I quit wearing them. I don't have them anymore. I don't even know where they're at. Used a world. It didn't have any dupe titles. Well, that's funny. That would actually be a fun, man. That would be fun though. I miss achievement hunting. Like I actually miss achievement hunting. Achievement hunting was so much fun back in the day. More fun to play than watch. I could see that, San. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, it's a slow paced game, you know? Think of Automation Empire, but like you have to wait for research because, well, you do have to wait for research in there too, but yeah. They make your feet sweat. Crack flip flops, nice. Very nice. Yeah, I haven't had Crocs. My sister-in-law bought them for me as a joke one time. And then I rocked those things for years. I loved them. Yeah. The storage on this combine's insane. Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. So, being that it's a 4X map, and being that I'm on here alone a lot of times, which is fine. I'm not complaining. My guys have lives, you know. They're doing other stuff. That's fine. I definitely don't mind some unrealistic equipment, and that would be this combine and our trailers and our seeders, you know, that kind of stuff. I gotcha. All good, Sand. I mean, it's not for everybody, you know. Just an average. It's an average size brain capacity. Mm-hmm. Average size, over 5 million liters. No big deal, right? No big deal. It's fine. It's fine, chat. Mystic, awesome. I wear New Balance, by the way. I never answered what I wear. New Balance. No, I don't wear the dad shoes. The white grass stain. I actually do have a pair of them. I don't wear them. I wear like a tan. It's actually the same shoe. It's the 608 or whatever it is. So, like I said, Mason, the only reason I'm running this is I'm on a 4X map by myself. So, yeah. Mr. Professor, hello, sir, and happy, I think, late birthday, right? I think. I just heard about it yesterday, but happy birthday, sir. I'm doing well. How are you? Oh, not a New Balance guy? Oh, I love my New Balance shoes. They're so comfy. The black and white one's nice. You wear Skechers slip-ons? Nice, Steven. Thanks. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know what got me into the New Balance. I don't know. But I buy the same shoe. So I'm so like frugal, cheap. I think cheap might be the question or the statement here. I bought a new pair back in October and just started wearing them like 2 weeks ago. I was just running my other pair into the ground. I mean, I wear them to the farm, you know, like, so they're not nice, you know. Question, answer. What's up? What's your question? I have not tried those shoes. No. Oh. Shoes you don't have to tie and still fit great at the best. Nice. Air Jordan and Adidas cleats. Let's go. I saw a TikTok video, Steven, where it was like things that only chubby guys get. And one of them was, we're pretty sure, this guy goes, I'm pretty sure somebody's going to find me passed out after trying to put my shoes on. After trying to tie my shoes. I remember it was no, it was clipping toenails. I think it was. Like somebody's gonna find me passed out after clipping toenails. That's what it was. And that made me laugh really hard. How am I driving so fast while harvesting? This is a modded combine. It has a bigger capacity, and obviously, well, it's actually not the combine that makes it drive faster. My combine will drive 51 miles an hour. It's the header that makes you harvest faster. That's what actually makes you harvest faster. So that's what we got going on here. So yeah. I believe, Big Dog, this combine is available on the Papa Smurf website. It's not on console, no. This is a PC exclusive, and like I said, you can find it on the Papa Smurf website. If somebody would be kind enough to do ! Smurf in the chat. There it is. Sandcamp got it. And Bert. Oh, Professor, you leveled up. GG's. Very nice. Congrats, sir. It's an average combine with average speed. Okay. Mr. Burt, hello, sir. But yes, so you'll see, because like I said before, I'm playing on a 4X map. And you know, there's a lot of times I've been here by myself, which is fine, but it's a 4X map. It's a lot. So you guys will see some crazy equipment on here that I wouldn't normally run on like a regular size map. So yeah. I have no idea about the Welker Farm map. I don't have inside information. You guys, a lot of people over the years are like, oh, he streams farms him. He knows stuff. I don't know anything. Do a 16 next? Absolutely not. No. No, my next map will be a regular size map. I don't have one in mind. I haven't been looking. I've got plenty of time on this one still. Build a key, go away. If you look just based on how much land we still have to buy, we have quite a bit of land to purchase still. So just based on land alone, I'm going to be here for a while. Especially now that we are to the point. I'm hoping to be to the point. I know it looks like we have a lot of money. I haven't done the landscaping yet that I want to do. Hopefully, maybe tonight or tomorrow. I got to build the base in Rust too. I'm actually kind of hoping to do that tonight after stream. Yeah, I think I'm gonna order some pizza tonight for dinner because I am not cooking with it so hot. My house will just be miserable after that. So I think I'm gonna order pizza and then hopefully come back and work on the base in Rust. Sand camp. Don't tell people I'm a crackhead. That's not accurate. Okay. But no, you're good for asking, but yeah, I don't have any like inside information. There you go, Professor. Look at it in a good way. You leveled up. Halo Master Chief Collection has 700 achievements. All right, there's a game I don't want to achievement hunt. Biggest bull. No, what's up with the vegetable pizza there, Steven? I don't. Why? I know you like donuts, so I would get a veggie pizza, and I just don't know if I can do it. I was thinking about getting the really, really good, like, St. Louis style pizza tonight. Because we haven't had it forever. And all I gotta do is pick up the cellular device and I can call and order it and be right here at the door and I don't have to do anything. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. So yeah. What is St. Louis style pizza? St. Louis style pizza is very, very thin, almost like a cracker. That is our crust. It's thin and kind of, if you get it from the right place, it'll be kind of a little crispy, but not too crispy. A little bit. And then Provel cheese. If you want to Google it, look up Emos or just Google St. Louis style pizza. It'll come up. What is my favorite map of all time? It's a map that hasn't been made yet of my actual farm. No, that would be cool. Probably a really close tie between the farms of Madison County. I really like that map, and it's really, I could be like, okay, the farms of Madison County is a very realistic map based on an area of Madison County, Illinois, which is about 30 to 40 minutes from my location. I mean, Hagenstauer is good too, don't get me wrong, but like, you know. Yeah, if we're saying like base game map, then Hagenstauer, yes. And then Westridge Hills. But if we're saying like mods, oh, Blackrock, I forgot about Blackrock. Madison County, Blackrock, and Griffin. Yeah. Your wife loves thin crust pizza. But so here's the thing. Have you ever had Provel cheese? Basically a frat. No. Google St. Louis style. You guys need to Google it. Fire Shadow, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? I don't know. It's so good, though. It's so good. It's all about the cheese. I get either pepperoni and pineapple or just double pepperoni. It's so good. And this particular place, I don't order from Emos. I don't like Emos. There's different brands of St. Louis pizza. You know, you have your different chains. I order from a different chain. I'm not gonna like tell y'all what it is. 'Cause it's really close to the house, but yeah, Emos is like the kind of known when people are like, "Hey, you went to St. Louis? Did you have any emos?" Like that's what it, you know, like yeah. Least favorite map of all time? Wow, Sean, you're gonna make me say that? Fire Shadow, I'm doing great. Sean, you're gonna make me say that? One instantly came to mind. Yeah. That does not look like good St. Louis pizza. Ew. Where did you find that picture, Vigorous? Well, that looks awful. No. Sean, or Bert, I wouldn't even say that map. There's a very particular map that comes to mind. Yeah. It's not No Man's Land. Steven, you can actually order Chicago style pizza. I've almost done this from a place called Giordano's. They like freeze it and ship it to you. The map of islands? No. That's not the one that's coming to... It's not No Man's Land, guys. I'm telling you. The dream... No. No. No, there's a very particular map that comes to mind that we played in 19. Yeah. A Rocky Mountain map. That'd be cool. Midwest. We've looked at Midwest. Sean got it. Oh, Sean just got it with his last comment. Yep. Yep. We played it on 19 and it was... You found it from a recipe site you use. Okay. It does not look good though. It does not look good at all. No, I mean, No Man's Land actually ran with like decent frames though. You forgot about it, Bert. Yeah, I never said it. I didn't say it. So if anybody's gonna go and, you know, stir up drama and tell somebody that I don't like his map, they'll, you know, whatever. I don't really care. I'm not encouraging you guys to do that though. I will tell you that much. But I couldn't stand that map. And I had really high hopes for it too, because the one in 15 was awesome. I loved the one in 15. It was great. But man, that one in 19 was, oof. Oof. It was bad. Anyway. Oh. Lone Oak. I forgot about Lone Oak. That's a good map too. We had a lot of fun on Lone Oak in 19. There might have been a night where we were harvesting corn. And our combines just and we did this on purpose, but all of our combines had the pipe out and just dumping on the ground as we drove across the field. We picked it all up using the milling machine, but I don't know, we were goofing around. Absolutely goofing. It was fun. It was a good time. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, Griffin, the realism of Griffin is what gets me. You know, Brent, what's up, man? How you doing today? The realism of Griffin is what really had me, you know? So I'm all about it. The non-rising crust. I could see that, but it's also like really thin, Vigorous Bull. Which would make sense if it's a non-rising. Yeah, that would make sense. I've never made like St. Louis style pizza, quote unquote. You know, I've purchased it a lot, but although that's kind of, well, so like the Provel cheese, like when I make homemade pizza, I put Provel cheese on it nowadays. We actually buy, it's at our Sam's Club. Brent, I'm doing well. We get it from Sam's Club, and it's Emo's. Emo's, like I said, is like the big brand of St. Louis style pizza. It's like the famous one. And our Sam's Clubs in the area, they sell Emo's Provel cheese. So we buy it from there. Mom would never buy it back when she was alive. She thought it was too expensive, but Dad had it one time, and he's like, dude, this stuff is so good. We're buying it. So now we don't go to Sam's Club super often, but when we do, he'll buy like 3 containers of it and just chuck it in the fridge. And actually, you guys know all the pizzazzing we've been doing. That sounds weird, but like, ever since I got the pizzazz, we've been making a lot of frozen pizzas, and we always doctor them up with a little bit of Provel cheese on there, and it's so good. So good. They're making Lone Oak for 22, are they? I did not actually know that. That's cool. Honestly, so my preferred pizza, I gotta be in the right mood. I'm a pineapple on pizza guy, and I don't want to start an argument. I know it's not for everybody. The way I look at it is you guys don't like pineapple on your pizza, that's fine. There's more for me. That's the way I look at it. Do I get pineapple on my pizza every single time? No. But if I do, it's actually pineapple and pepperoni, not pineapple and ham like the traditional Hawaiian or whatever you want to call it. But honestly, just pepperoni. Just pepperoni. I'm just a big pepperoni guy. Yeah. Provel cheese, it's a Missouri thing. It's a St. Louis thing. Vigorous Bowl. Like, honestly, a lot of people, if you're not from around this area or you've not lived in St. Louis, like, you don't know what Provel is. You don't know what toasted ravioli is. Like, we have things here in St. Louis that, like, they haven't made it everywhere, And I know other places you can buy Provel cheese, but like toasted ravioli, I don't think you can buy that everywhere. But I could be wrong. Tether, what's up, man? How you doing? But good old Provel cheese is so good. Yeah. Pineapple, bacon, and barbecue. I have not tried that one yet, Sean. I have not tried that one yet. For the record, there's some dips in this field that need to be fixed, but that's okay. That is okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. How do you transfer potato chips to sell? We have them set on selling, so we just get rid of them. The first time we went to sell them, basically, we had 100,000, or no, we had 1 million liters, and each pallet only holds 1,000. So we decided to not use semis and just put them on selling. Of toasted ravioli, there's a local place that has them. Really? But are they like the Louise? I think the brand's like Louise or something. Oh, what is it? Louisa? Louise? I don't even know. There's like a specific brand if you're going to buy them in a grocery store here. You pretty much only get the one brand. Because that's pretty much all there is. Like, that's it. There's like one brand of them. Yeah, Sam's Club sells those too. Actually, I think I have some in my freezer. So it used to be common practice for us as a family to have, and we didn't, for a while we would have like Wednesday night family dinners. And it was pretty common when there was like a birthday. Hi Trent, how's it going? Whenever there was a birthday in the family, the person would get to like request what they wanted that Wednesday dinner. And a lot of times it was toasted ravioli. A lot of people would request it. So we'd do toasted ravioli and like mozzarella cheese sticks and a big salad. Such a good meal. The green box. Yeah. You're right, Vigorous Bull. I feel like you're Googling about. So you're just like over there Googling toasted ravioli St. Louis. My One time when Lord James was working for Walmart, he used to work for Walmart, and he was in charge. He was like in the management side of Walmart, and I think he was in Indianapolis at the time. I think he was in Indianapolis, and he ordered, it might have been in Maryland, either one. He ordered in a bunch of toasted ravioli on like special because he wanted it. And he's like, yeah, I'll bring it to the people and like, we'll sell it and like, it'll be great. Yeah, nobody bought it because nobody knew what it was. And they even put it on like an end cap on sale and nobody knew what it was. So nobody bought it. Meanwhile, he's over there in hog heaven buying it and making it. So, and for the record, the way to make toasted ravioli is in a deep fryer. That is how you make toasted ravioli. So you deep fry it. You have them in your local IGA, really? And interesting. All right, well, Mr. Trent's on TeamSpeak. We'll go talk to Mr. Trent, chat. See why he's even here? Why are you even here, Trent? Why are you here? Oh. Trent. You got your Twitch recap, huh?
Yeah.
That thing's kind of cool, actually. I kind of like it. That's a good, something good that Twitch has done recently. No farming today?
No, I did.
Oh, okay. You already done it for the day?
I did the one field.
Oh,
I'm done for now.
Oh, you're out of field work right now. Okay.
I got 2 more to do.
You're probably just hiding.
Somebody turned on the heater.
Uh-huh. Yeah, whoever turned the heater on, you really, it's going to be too expensive. You should turn it down a little bit, you know? Y'all are going to spend too much money on this heater. It's miserable out there, huh?
I started hoeing around 7 o'clock. 7 to 9 o'clock, it was fine.
Yeah.
After that,
you're on the 4020 open station today, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no thank you. Mr. Sarge, hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, everybody's showing up now. Look at you guys all coming in. Well, left.
Hello.
What's up?
How's right?
Huh?
Pepper, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Somebody legit needs to put the fire out outside because it is ridiculous at this point. Whoever wanted summer, I'm cursing you in my mind.
I saw a TikTok where it was like, when I was complaining about it being cold this winter and wishing for summer, and then he was like, my thing that is sticking to my leg right now disagrees. Or sorry, things. You guys know what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure I passed Hades with a pitchfork standing in the shade because how hot it is. It's that ridiculous.
It's miserable. And I get to plant pumpkins tomorrow in this heat.
Nope.
I can't wait.
They're doing in the morning.
Sorry, Bert. I don't know. I kind of hope Dad just like, yeah, I'm going to go to work instead of going to the farm. And then I'm just going to, you know,
Like
yeah, the heat.
industry all day.
Probably. But here's the thing, though. Like, to be honest, it's not going to get much cooler. Like, you know, say for Sunday for us. Vigorous Bull will catch you. Bert, it was funny. Come on. I could have said it in a worse way. But okay, Sunday's going to be 93. That's better than 99. Never mind.
It's a little bit better.
It's going to feel like the Arctic tundra out there on Sunday compared to, you know. Oh, goodness.
Mr. Underscore Professor 85 cheered Dex 500 just because.
Professor, thank you so much for the 500 biddies. Just because I do appreciate them, sir. 76.
We had all those windstorms come through last night in my area. Like, it was
Yeah.
like 80-mile-an-hour winds. The lightning was pretty wicked, I will say that. I've never seen so much lightning happen at once.
That's awesome.
In a continuous period. Like, it was pretty intense.
Yeah.
But thing that kicked me out was about midnight. My power went out, so
Oh no,
it was like 80
that
degrees in
explains
my
why
apartment.
you lost connection.
that's too hot. It's too
That's
hot.
it's just a little too hot. So
Yeah.
I got the bright idea to go to work early.
Oh,
My semi has AC. I'm not sweating profusely in areas that I shouldn't be. So I
That's
get
true.
there, my hours were up.
Steven 829 cheered Dex 200 just because part 2.
Steven, thanks for the 200. Just because, appreciate them.
So my hours were up. I was like, oh, I can go ahead and start running there. I can take a little nap along the way. No biggie. Get 30 minutes from the shop, blow a tire on my trailer.
Oh no.
I still got a nap in, but didn't get
Oh,
very
wow.
far to start my day off.
Pepper's air conditioning broke Sunday at 1 a.m. and he just got it back and it was 103 yesterday. Pepper, did you just
Ow.
like spend the day in the pool or what, my guy? Because, oh, when we lost power last summer and it was like 100 degrees a day. I just laid in my living room. We had a generator, so I had a fan at least, but it was freaking miserable. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. Yeah. It was 93 in the house and the pool was your living room. Yeah, I can see it, Pepper. I can see it, my guy. That's awful. Yeah, I'm just hoping, like, you know, we make it through this little heat wave and you know, we just had our air conditioner service, the one for the house, a couple weeks ago now, and you know, new furnace filter was installed down the basement the other day, and the outside unit's very clean right now and charged up and good to go. So hopefully she keeps running. I will tell you, this morning I was laying in bed and I was like, man, that air's running a lot. I'm freezing. It was probably like 60 degrees in my room. I was okay with it. I'm perfectly okay with that. Wish I could get to 60 out here, but that's just not feasible.
It wasn't bad this morning. It was the 70s at 7 o'clock.
Our low temperature last night, Trent, was I think 79. Like that's as low as it was gonna get all night. So
I saw 72 this morning, and
Oh.
I haven't seen that since.
it was 68 in here before I started stream. It's up to 71.4 right now. We're slowly going up. The problem is as the sun comes around, it's going to hit the wall behind me and then eventually the wall to my left. And when it hits the wall to my left, oh boy, look out. That's when it gets hot in here. So as I said, when I started stream today, I'm going to go hopefully till 6 o'clock, but if it gets too hot out here, I'm dipping out early. Yeah. If it gets too hot, I am out of here.
Just like I'm not taking that 40-20 across the other side of the farm until later.
You're no fun. You got all the air conditioning you could ever want. Just drive fast. Does that 40-20 go fast? I don't even know. Probably not.
In 8th year?
How fast are we talking?
15 maybe?
About
Yeah.
2020.
How does it go that
yeah,
fast?
I don't know.
I've never had the privilege of driving a 40-20.
Kind of take it a little bit slower because I'm on a Donahue trailer
Oh yeah, you're pulling that trailer with the rotary hoe on it, right?
with the rotary hoe on it, and the tires that are on that trailer are cracked.
Oh, that seems safe.
It's no biggie. They haven't blown yet. That's why I'm taking it slow.
Hey, I have driven a tractor when it's hot, but not a 40-20, okay? By the way, Steven, I think said something about the Ridger like 5 minutes ago, and it just popped back in my head. The Ridger is functional. Is it done? No. Is it functional? Yes.
Yeah. What Bert said too, you get the road heat.
Oh, no, no, I totally get it, Bert. I'm just busting his chops, my guy. I get it. I wouldn't want to do it either. Trust me.
Oof.
I would
I
be
had a
exactly
bad-
where Trent is right now if I was in his situation. I would
Like, all
not
three
be out.
fans running.
I would not be out trying to farm. I'd be sitting in the AC. Just saying.
Yeah, my uncle's the one that's doing that right now.
That is true, Professor. Now, the problem around here, I don't know about everywhere, but the problem around here is like when the crop was finally planted late, because crop was super late here due to moisture, but we kept getting rain through the little bit of planting season that there was. And so like the corn doesn't have any roots right now. I would imagine after this week it'll have some roots. It probably doesn't look good right now, but it's getting roots, and that's fine. So, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? But yeah, no, you're definitely right, Professor. Definitely getting heat units in right now for all this late crop. For sure. For sure. Or actually, there were guys out planting still just a couple days ago. I forget what the insurance date is here for like the cutoff, but there were guys out planting like 2 days before that still. Soybeans. So yeah. Kind of a thing. Oh yeah, I'm sure yeah, I haven't seen the corn since Sunday. So Sunday, yeah, Sunday it looked really good still. I wasn't seeing any heat stress Sunday. But it also wasn't, 100 degrees, so. And it was mostly cloudy on Sunday here anyway. Which that helps a lot, of course. So it was actually, I mean, it was hot Sunday, but it wasn't like take your breath away kind of heat. So I've actually found, oh, it's growing big time. I gotcha. On TikTok, I've been watching this lady that moved from California to Iowa. And she like makes videos about all the differences and stuff. And she made a video yesterday and she goes, okay, normally it's like good things about Iowa. And she goes, I have to complain this time. And she goes, the humidity. It's like the air is claustrophobic now. That's like, yeah, I could see that. Not used to humidity, it's like, yeah, it's a different beast. People don't really understand it until you've been here. Rather amusing to me. It's air you can wear, or something like that. I thought it was funny. Yeah, actually, Bert's dad was wanting to measure the corn Sunday and then measure it like, next Sunday to see how much it's growing, and hit it a lot. Is what I was thinking. And actually, we probably won't be able to see the train tracks at the farm tomorrow. I didn't say anything, Bert. I just laughed at the video and scrolled to the next one. Yeah. You want Trent?
Our corn's kind of like that, just growing like a weed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I imagine the wheat doesn't have much green left in it after these past couple of days either.
I sure hope not.
Gonna be cooking that wheat. You're gonna be making the flour right out, or making the bread right out there in the field, Just saying. Yeah, I was.
The combine comes out as bread.
I was guessing the 20th for wheat harvest. Dad and I are kind of having a little game going. I forget what. I think he said like. Oh, did he say the 15th? He might have said the 15th, and I said the 20th. We were kind of like having a little game between us. So, I don't know. I still kind of think the 20th. But we'll see. There might be guys harvesting wheat tomorrow when we go down. Who knows?
So what's the wager?
Nothing. Dad and I don't like bet money or anything. Bragging rights. Yeah, it's definitely... even the difference between like last Wednesday and Sunday was like big time difference. Of course, when you don't go down every day, you don't, or you notice it more, going down twice a week. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? So that was very, very Very interesting to see the other day. And then I guess they planted 2 different varieties because one of them was like, it was really turning. Then like when you got up on the better dirt, I think they planted a different variety and it wasn't turned as much. But I would imagine tomorrow it'll be smoked. I'm kind of hoping Dad decides to work tomorrow. I really am. Really hoping he decides to work tomorrow. And then I can play Captain of Industry all day. And learn more about the game. So that I can stream it and know what I'm doing, right? Just saying. You think this 20th, Bert? Probably should have looked at like the moon and stuff, because that's, I know it sounds really dumb, but like the one farmer, he's all about what the moon's doing. And based on like the moon, he'll tell you when they're going to start harvesting wheat. Or when they plant wheat. It's all based on the moon. And a lot of people laugh about it, but it works. They grow really, really good wheat, so... Now, of course, they fertilize it heavy, but... You know, they grow some really good wheat. They've had 130 bushel wheat before. Which, I don't know if that's good wheat everywhere, but around here, that's really good. So, you know, 100 bushels more than the Welkers get on a good year, so... You know... The weather's the only reason you're not living in the Midwest. Does somebody not like humidity, Professor? Because it's miserable. I don't blame anybody for not liking it. I don't blame anybody for not liking the humidity. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, if it could be like, you know...
20 degrees cooler.
If it was like, you know, 80 for like the top end, even with humidity, 80 would be okay. This 100-degree stuff with a bunch of humidity, no. I don't know. It's brutal. Brutal. Just brutal. Nice bird. Oh, humidity and cold. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. I'd say I don't mind the cold as much, but I'm also not out in the cold as much. You know, because like when it's winter, we go to the farm and we go in our shop inside of our shed and we turn on all the propane heat that we can. And within, you know, within 10 minutes, like I'm taking my jacket off usually as it gets so hot in there, you know? So, yeah. Can't do it. Yeah, can't do it. It gets too hot in there. Dad's all about it. I'm just like, Dad, I gotta turn this heat down. Like, you're killing me. You're ready to roast marshmallows, you know? Like, it's that warm in there. Of course, if we're gonna like paint something, of course we have to get it warmer in there. We've had it 120 degrees in our shop before, but it's like 0 outside. And usually I'm standing out in the 0 because it's too hot in the shop. She's cold if it's below 50. Wow. 50 is a comfortable temperature. Just saying, like a long sleeve shirt, you know? Yeah, I'm all about it. But everybody's different, so it's all good. We done yet?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Give or take an hour or two.
Give or take, like, you know, 5 more hours.
I mean, we could. Is this including the entire North field?
Well, that's corn. That's for that's a future us problem. Okay. I mean, we have more combines we can hire, but I figured on a lot of these, like quote unquote, the smaller fields. We get on the big, you know, cornfields, we'll probably hit that age button a lot. Technically, we do have 2 more combines sitting in the sheds. So. Yeah. I don't care, Sand Camp. Bring it on. Bring it on. It could be windy and humidity and like humid. I don't care. Bring it on. Below. Oh my God, Bert. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, Bert. Wow. 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 Grandma was like 90. If it was below 90, Grandma was cold. I think she had some blood pressure issues.
You're saying she had the heat on in the summer?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh.
That's true, Professor. Yeah, and that's, yeah. Whenever my one aunt would walk into my grandma's condo back in the day, the first thing she'd do is go to the thermostat and turn it down. Like, every time she walked in. It's like, well, that's kind of rude, but, you know, I get it, because it was always so hot in Grandma's house. And it wasn't that she was trying to save money or anything. She was cold. So she would keep it where she was comfortable, which was probably like 80 degrees. It was miserable. But, you know, that's okay. That's what Grandma wanted. That's what Grandma got. I might have been, you know, down in the basement of the condo because it was cooler down there, you know, but yeah. Oh, goodness. Grandma had that condo forever. Anyway, way too many family parties in that condo. Way too many people in this little condo over the years. Anything below 72? Plugger. No wonder you have so many computers in your room. You gotta keep yourself warm, right? Plugger, all you need is one Xbox. Just turn the thing on idle in the dashboard. You'll be like opening Windows in December. Okay? One Xbox, that's all it takes.
Uh-huh.
They should advertise Xboxes as space heaters. They really should. It's a space heater that you can game on. Well, kind of, in like 20 frames.
A safe space heater.
Speaking of Xbox, and Trent, I don't know the name. I was wanting to tell Carson about this too. Apparently there's a rocket building game coming to Xbox from NASA. Or NASA's involved in. I saw a TikTok about that today. I'll have it
Nothing but a shuttle or something?
I don't know. Here, make our 40-year-old shuttle. That's probably what it is. I don't know. I just saw a TikTok about like, hey, a game's coming to Xbox. It's a rocket building game from NASA. And I was like, what? What? So I don't know. I'm not dissing the Xbox people, by the way. I'm sorry, guys. I have one. I don't use it, but I have it. Someday. Love your gaming space heater in the winter. Oh, goodness. Your gaming... I'm telling you, this is advertising for Microsoft. This is the new ad campaign this winter. I'm telling you. Do you want to stay warm and game at the same time? I mean, come on. This commercial's writing itself, chat, you know? I feel like we could have a TikTok here. Send it to, you know, post it with @Microsoft, you know? I guess the PlayStations are as bad. I don't even know. Are they?
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. Hey, Trent, did you know you're playing Farm Sim?
Yep. Had to download a new mod off of Facebook or an update.
Nice. Yeah, Sean, you have to look into it. I don't know anything about it when it comes out or anything. I don't know any of that. I just saw that, like, it's a game. That's all I know. Like, that's kind of interesting. I don't think I'll play it, but I'd watch it. So remember last night, chat, when I was like, hey, you know, for these giveaways, it would just be easier if people were to add me on Steam. You know, because then if they win, boom, they're already on my friends list on Steam, right? Well, somebody added me. But I'm not going to say the name, of course, but they have a very inappropriate Steam profile picture.
Wasn't me.
It's, if you know, you know, it's really close to that other one that we had an issue with a while back. Those of you that know who or what that picture was.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty close to that. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Oh, your Xbox, you have one of those aftermarket fans or your spool? I got you. I ran those on my 360 and 360S. Back in the day. Especially on 360, because that's what killed those 360s was heat. So every time you turn your console on, it sounded like a jet engine, but it didn't overheat. Just saying. So that was nice. That was definitely nice not having it overheat. By the way, my cold drink was not very cold, for the record. Kind of warm out here. That's okay. So chat, back to the wall conversation earlier, right? I'm not building a wall in the summer. That's not going to happen. It's too hot. So maybe at some point this fall, Puma Plow gets shut down for like a day or two, or a week. I don't know. Because I would totally do that. The problem is, all my stuff's going to have to leave this room because I'm not having it out here during like all the dust, you know? I feel like dust wouldn't be good to get in like my mixer, you know? So, thanks, San. At least my mouse pad's dry now. I just spilled some water today.
Try clean your keyboard off.
I got points again. There you go.
Dang it, Trent. So it did hit my keyboard a little bit left. Yeah. Oh, there's still water there, actually.
Points again.
So see what happened was my stainless steel thing I have for water bottle. I went to pour it into my cup, and like the little flapper doodad closed, and then just made water go everywhere. So I had a liquid cooled mouse pad for a while today. So
again?
Yeah. You tried finding me on Steam and couldn't find me. Really? Exclamation point GT. I'm on Steam. I'm there. Like 6 people added me last night or something. And yeah, I added them all back after stream. Which is great, except for that one with the horribly inappropriate profile picture. Oh, it's so bad. So bad. Not as bad as the other one. It is bad. Definitely bad. So yeah. So, well, I think all of us in TeamSpeak anyway have played Captain of Industry, correct?
Once or twice.
Okay.
Only 10 minutes.
There it is, Rob. I got you. I'll add you back after stream, sir. So on the housing development, right? For each square of like the housing, right? First time is trying to tell me you have to have like a trash and a food for each square. I don't think that's right though.
No?
I don't think so either.
You can.
I got one trash and I've been doing just fine.
It's the only time you would have to add another trash is if trash starts collecting into the building populations. Then you might want to put one on the other end of wherever you're having the trash issues.
Yeah.
But as far as food and all that other stuff, no, you just need, however, whatever maintains, all you need is however you need to maintain your current pop. And I think you can still get by with like 200 pop.
Okay.
on
See-
one, like one food and one trash.
I added more on my first map just to get like capacity of just like storing food. I never put food in like an actual storage. I should probably do that too, but you have one trash for 8 squares. Yeah, I think first time's wrong there. Because okay, so first time he bought the game on Sunday apparently. And I come home and, you know, I'm tired from being out in the heat all day, and he just jumps me. He's like, that game's trash. I'm like, what? Oh, that game's terrible. I've had to restart like 8 times a day. That game's garbage. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm like, that sounds like a you problem, my guy. You know, is what I kind of wanted to tell him, but I was just like, I don't know, man. I'm like fried from being out in the sun, falling, you know. Oh, wait, I didn't. Uh-oh. I just let the cat out of the bag. I forgot I wasn't going to tell stream. Oops. But I was fried on Sunday. We'll just put it that way. So, yeah.
I say if you just put a like a burner.
Well, you don't have
storage.
burners at first, though.
I know, but later on, if you
Yeah.
do that, one's just fine.
Yeah. Where does first time game if I... What? Huh? First time's computer is actually in a... So, the upstairs of my house, it's a 3-bedroom house, right? So dad has a bedroom that used to be mom and dad's bedroom. My aunt has a bedroom, and then my aunt has what we deemed like the craft room. It's where dad's computer is, and it's like, yeah. So first time's computer is in the basement with mine, or not with mine, in a different room than like it's outside of my bedroom. But anyway, it's down there, yeah. Yeah, Scott, you heard what I said, didn't you? I didn't fall at the farm. I fell at my house, chat. I rolled my ankle on my sidewalk out front. The sidewalk to the grass, there's like a couple inch difference there. And basically, I was looking at a flower in the flower bed because like years ago we planted an Easter lily and it was blooming. And I literally made the comment like, oh, the Easter lily's blooming. And then next thing I know, I'm laying on the ground. I mean, I remember falling, don't get me wrong. What does my Steam account mean? I don't really know that there's any meaning behind like the name, is there? I like plowing. I wanted Plowboy back in the day, but it was taken on Xbox. Because plowing like a garden and stuff. It's kind of fun. That's really all the meaning there is to it. There's not really much meaning there. I mean, kind of saying. Oh, exclamation point GT. Just do exclamation point GT in the chat. It'll pop back up. So basically, I rolled my left ankle and hyperextended my left knee at the same time. Yeah, it was fun. But I was carrying one of those, like, you see them on like the sideline of a sporting event or on the job site, like a job site jug, you know, like the big, was it 10 gallons or something? I don't even know how big they are. I was carrying that like half full of water because we take water with us to the farm. And well, I landed on that on my sternum. So I thought for a few minutes there that I was really hurt. I'm not gonna lie. So I kind of landed on my knees and then like on that jug with right on my sternum, which I mean, it kept me from hitting my face on stuff. So that was good. So basically dad just stood over me and kind of laughed at me and kind of didn't at the same time. And then finally he goes, you ready to get up? And I'm like, no. You've not wanted a Baja Blast?
Sandcamp cheered X100 for hospital bill.
Sandcamp, thanks for the 100 bits for the hospital bill. I didn't go to the hospital. I thought about it for a few minutes though, as I was laying in my front yard, coughing and like trying to catch my breath, and like it was so much pain. I did say bad words, Bert. Yeah, I did. I sure did. I laid in my front yard and cussed a lot. You're right. How'd you know? So I ended up just kind of laying in my front yard for a few minutes, and I was like, you know, I should probably get up because my neighbors are gonna look at me funny. You know. Yeah. So my right knee's got a pretty healthy bruise on it, and very sore. My knees are sore, my ankle's sore, my back's everything's sore. I'm better today. Yesterday was pretty rough. Getting out of bed yesterday morning was awful. Oh, and then I had to go to the farm and work all day too. So like, yeah. Because I trimmed my beard and threw off my balance. Oh man. No.
Mal_Scott_ cheered Dex 100. Thanks again for Captain of Industry have downloaded it. Will try to get a chance to try it this week, but local festival this week after 2 years of not having it, so could be a few adult beverages this week.
Scott, enjoy the festival. Thanks for the biddies and no problem on the giveaway. It was fun to do last night. The stream broke. I'm sorry, Sandcamp. Oh yeah, so basically I went down like a ton of bricks and you know, big guys and gravity wins, you know. Just saying, big guys aren't meant to go down quite like that. So it sucked. It very much so sucked. But it got me out of doing some work at the farm on Sunday. It's like, yeah, it had me get on the Power King, and I literally told him, I said, okay, if I'm getting on this tractor, I'm staying on this tractor till I come back to the shed and I park it. I'm not driving it over to the field and getting on and off a bunch. That's not happening. Like, I'm getting on the tractor, I'm staying on the tractor. He's like, okay. Pray for rain in Central Texas. You guys are like super dry down there again, aren't you? Seems like it happens a lot. Kind of crazy.
Texas always dry.
Parts of it, yeah. Parts of it get some rain, but yeah. For the most part, Texas is very dry, yes. I'll send you extra rain, I swear. Actually, we're going to get... It's not going to be too much longer with this heat. We're going to be wishing we had some rain here. I think we're behind an inch for June already. Which isn't a lot, but it also is when it's 100 degrees. So... I think that's what we are. Somewhere around there. Oh. Alright. Scott sent me a DM. That can never be good, chat. Scott. Giggling Canadian, hello, welcome in. Wait, Pepper, or not Pepper, left? You know that's not what that means, right? You're about to sell cattle out? Oh, wow. Oh, man. Between you and what Scott sent me in a DM. The pain worth... What? No, Professor, I didn't sit on the tractor all day. Trust me. No. No. Basically, I went... Actually, no, and I did get off the tractor over at the field. I told Dad I wasn't going to, but he made me. Because I took our little ridger over and was making ridges, and then it was plugging up, and it was a whole thing. So... It was a whole thing. But it's all good. But I did get some good grass mowing time in to, like, just gotta chill on the lawnmower. Oh, Bert. Thank you for not saying that in chat, okay, Bert? Because, like, that annoys me. I'm not going to lie. Because, you know, somebody did say that last night, basically. Not as funny as... Oh, yeah, your DMs. Yeah, yeah. You won't make any hay this year? It's... Holy cow, that's not good. Wow. Yeah, somebody kind of took it there last night, and it annoys me greatly. Just saying, Bert. It's all good. It's all good. I think it's funny, personally, that happened, Bert, but, people always have to be, silly about things, you know? Always have to be silly about things. Anyway, Bert and I are talking in code over here, sorry. Sorry. So, sorghum, am I right?
While you guys are doing that, I know what you're talking about.
What are we talking about, Sarge?
How some people...
Oh, wait, was that the thing I talked about after stream in TeamSpeak?
Possibly.
It wasn't that, no. It was the other thing that annoyed me about stream last night. There were two things that annoyed me last night, and that was one, the thing I talked about after stream. That one really triggered me, and I know it shouldn't, but, like, it just does, you know?
Yeah, I know it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one really triggers me. The one I kind of yelled at Tom about. I didn't yell at Tom, but, like, you know, had a discussion with Tom about after stream. I think that just frustrates me more than anything, you know? That makes sense? And I shouldn't let it bother me, but it does. It does. Yes. Yes, Sarge.
Yep.
Yep.
I figured that was the other one.
You're right. Oh, that's exactly what Bert was talking about. Yep. Dang. I think that means y'all have been here too long. Fields. Wouldn't be able to buy enough hay. Dang. That's crazy. Crazy. Did I go from sort? Cable guy. I didn't fall on my bum, my guy. I fell on my knees and my sternum. Took the brunt of, like, the upper body part, you know? I wasn't able to get my hands really on the ground till, like, the last second because I was holding that jug. And I, like, was holding the jug as I was falling, you know? And I was able to get my hands on a little bit. So, like, my right hand has a little road rash. I think it might have hit the sidewalk. I'm not sure. I don't really remember if I fell, like, more on the sidewalk or more in the grass. I know I was laying in the grass, but I don't remember exactly where I fell. Does that make sense? Yeah, what's up? Welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, I can't exactly... I don't know. The Karn is 4 foot tall and tousling. That's not good. The best part about my fall, and no, I don't have the clip. Don't ask me for it. But I have security cameras. And a couple of them are wired, like in the house ones that like point out the windows. So they record 24/7. I didn't save the clip, but like you see me come in. Well, it's like the bottom left of the frame.
Cable guy _ germs cheered Dex 100. Cut me some slack. You can't rhyme knees with sorghum.
Cable guy, dude, you're good, man. I was laughing at it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny, man, my guy. I did. Thanks for the biddies. But like you see me come into the frame walking, and then you just see me go like, and I did not save the clip. I watched it on our way to the farm. I like pulled up my phone and went and found it, and I laughed at it. Dad didn't really laugh at it. He's like, "Why are you laughing? Aren't you in pain?" I was like, "Yes, but it makes me laugh." So I thought it was funny. Skeen, hello, how you doing? Welcome in. Try harder. I thought it was funny. The price is free, Sean. What? It's a card. Wait, what? I'm gonna and beyond. I'm gonna Google that. I'm gonna Google. That's not what I want at all. Oh, Xbox. There we go. Oh, this doesn't. Okay. This looks really weird. Never mind. I was thinking it was like an actual. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Looks weird, Sean. Looks weird, my guy. That's okay. I'm still getting heat in the hundreds that you normally get in August. Not till August. Wow. The SnowRunner update broke all your mods. That's not surprising, Vigorous Bull. Give them time, they'll get the mods updated, I'm sure. In like, 4 to 6 business years. And for the record, have you guys noticed that you haven't seen the SnowRunner update on the channel yet? I have reasons. I don't know if I'm going to play it, at least for a while. I was watching somebody play it kind of the day it came out or a couple days after. And nice, Sean. You bought the free game. Okay. But they were having constant DC issues and constant like desync issues as well. But like constantly disconnected and constantly desyncing each other, and it was only 2 people in there, and they were talking like the whole time. I was only watching them for like 5 minutes, but they basically didn't stop talking about how many issues the game has now that like it updated. They were both on PC, so I'm just like, I think I'm good. We have enough issues with that game when we play it anyway, so I kind of think I'm good for a while. And it sucks because I really like that game too. Interesting, Sean. Interesting. Very interesting. I'll have to watch the video of it or something. I'll have to watch it. Hey, left's harvesting across the road again. Nice.
Imagine me judging going across the road. I'm just being efficient.
I'm not judging. It's brilliant. Using that thing between your ears, right?
Sometimes.
Every once in a while, I'm forced to.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I hear you. I had a really good one the other day. I can't really talk about what it was, but it was brilliant. Yeah, a brilliant moment the other day. Pure genius. Somebody was asking me for advice on a situation, and I nailed it.
You just say yes in return?
No. Somebody was asking, like, I can't really go into details, but basically just asking for advice on a situation that they found themselves in, and like, what would I do in that situation? And like, I'm a poet and didn't know it. Okay, let's just put it that way.
Are you Johnny Depp level of poetry?
I have a jar of dirt. The only line I know from the movie.
Have you ever seen the clips of the text he sent?
No.
Oh.
No, I missed that day in court.
If you ever get bored,
Go back and watch it.
Go watch the clips of Johnny Depp's text. Can't do it on stream though.
Oh, okay.
But they're artworks, legit artworks of
pieces of
poetry.
art, works of art. Okay.
Think we find one around harvest.
Sarge, if you want to move on, I'll finish this one out.
Already.
Just so we don't collide when you turn around, you know? Very interesting though, Sean, that's for sure, buddy. Very, very interesting. What are we up to, chat? Only up to 72 in here. That's not bad.